This is not a prediction video, but this is a wish list of things I would like to see in the 7th anniversary. And no, I don't think Synchro Vegito Blue is coming, and I don't actually want him to drop either. He's just on the thumbnail to bait people. In the comment section below, let me know 2 things. What you'd like to see this anniversary, and it doesn't just need to be units. It can be anything you want changed or added. And also let me know how many Chrono Crystals you've got currently, as we're all saving. But I've got some ideas, some expectations, but nothing in this video is going to be concrete. So there doesn't need to be evidence for the things you want to see. It's simply just what you want to see. Let's get into this. As much as people like to hate or try to claim that I'm just a glazer, Vegito must show up for the anniversary to feel like the anniversary. I'm not saying I want him to show up as a Legends Limited. In fact, I don't want him to show up as a Legends Limited. I definitely don't want him to show up as an Ultra. What I think they should do is drop a 1% version of Vegito. If not that, an EX. We have an EX Gogeta. Nice. Where's the EX Vegito? We have a 1% Vegito Blue, but we don't have a 1% Super Vegito, at least not in recent times, or one that starts as Super Vegito. So I would like that. If the EX is going to be Vegito, I would want it to be Vegito Blue, or if not that, base Vegito, but from the future arc. Vegito must show up for the anniversary to be the anniversary. He has not missed a year yet, and it would be insane for them to not include him in their quote-unquote biggest year yet. He was the headliner, legendary finish for the first anniversary. He's the headliner, legendary finish for the 2nd anniversary. He showed up as a 1% sparking in the 3rd anniversary as Vegito Blue. In the 4th anniversary, he showed up as the Ultra as Super Vegito. In the 5th anniversary, he showed up as the Ultra as Ultra Vegito Blue. And in the 6th anniversary, he showed up as the headliner as Legends Limited fusing Super Vegito. They are not dropping an anniversary without Vegito. You must get that through your head, and if they don't, I'll genuinely be shocked. They're 6 for 6. Surely they're gonna go 7 for 7. You can't even say I was wrong. It'll be like, what the hell? Why did they switch? I might have to blame Tiny. We all know that summoning is the biggest experience in this game. Whether it's a celebration or not, summoning is the biggest thing for this game. It's a gacha game. It's what holds the game together. It's the glue. Whether you hate it or love it, you must do it to progress in this game if you want new characters at least. And because of that, I don't want the summons to be stale anymore. We need new animations. I don't care what type of animations they bring out. I just need to see something new. And not just one. I said animations with an S. There needs to be multiple. So I need a new guaranteed LF animation. I need a new guaranteed Ultra animation. Super Saiyan Bardock exists, which is why I need another one specifically for Ultras. We have Screen Crack as well. I need something new and refreshing. If there's going to be a fight, G4, put G4 in the summon animation and make it Corrupted Zamasu like the 3rd anniversary. That would hit. It can be MUI Goku. Just keep Vegeta out of it. We've got enough Vegeta in my opinion. We need new characters. It needs to be Gohan. Trunks is already there involved. We have Bardock already involved. So let's get some Universe 6 Saiyans in there. We can have Bulma, Chi-Chi, Krillin, Tien. There's a bunch of characters. I just don't want to see the same characters anymore. Make it new, make it refreshing, make us feel like we're getting something we haven't seen before. On top of the fact we're already going to get new characters, I need new summon animations. We are in a drought. I really want new designed events. Events need to look spectacular, and they do that quite consistently in the anniversary. Last year we had that event where Gogeta Blue and Super Vegito were fighting off every antagonist. Don't know what Rildo was doing there, but they had people lined up, and Gogeta and Vegito are gonna handle that easily. Whatever the anniversary headliners are, I need them to have a similar event like that makes us feel like, okay, they're actually trying stuff. We saw what they did with the April Fools with Cyborg Tao, and he had the dream where he was soloing everyone. Events like that are nice when there's the cutscenes, but I'm not just talking about the cutscenes because they've been doing that every year pretty much. I want to see new event styles. So how they added the God Challenge, but something actually entertaining. I spoke about this previously in a video where they could do something like Dokkan Battle, where this game is typically a 3v3 game. So you only fight against 3 opponents, but the opponents could be 5, which means that they could cover change, tag switch, and use more abilities faster. Even though we've only got 3, it will make it more difficult while not necessarily upscaling the AI's skill, and that makes it more entertaining because you have to attack certain people faster with big things. Also for the potential for the AI to have specific mechanics, so for example a gauge lock that make it harder for us to use our highest potential with the units that we have. Not just that though, I want to see more social events. In the first anniversary they did this Super Warriors versus Gods thing and you had to pick a side. I love the idea of picking a side and being on the underdog side or the most popular side. You can push your case however and give different conversations, have different opinions. I think all of that is just a fun environment to be in. I want something like that for the 7th anniversary. Please make the theme something like that for the 7th anniversary. I'm gonna do this a 2-in-1 because I have to bring this up every single video. I'm asking for something. Take out the 20k CC cap, and in that same boat add hard mode for every single part of the story that doesn't have hard mode. I believe every story mode from like 6 upwards all the way to like 15 I think we're on doesn't have a hard mode. Drop a hard mode, you have us rolling in CC. That would be crazy and everybody would be happy, and it would actually justify them dropping more banners than they already do right now, especially if they up the ante with ultra banners and not exactly fix the rates or the banner format at all. So the 20k CC cap, if you don't know what that is, it's the fact that you can't claim Chrono Crystals from the exchange shop once you get over 20,000 Chrono Crystals. You can buy CC with your credit card, you can do that whenever, and I think the limit's like 200,000. Nobody's getting to that, and even if you are, you probably spend before that, and there's no reason to go that high anyways. But 20,000 as a free to play, if I can't get exchange shop CCs, you're forcing me to spend or just save very inefficiently. It's barring us for no reason. At least increase the cap and then give us more Chrono Crystals. Tiny, I'm trusting you, bro. You've done a lot this year and your presentations are beautiful. I've been a day one defender of you, bro. Give Tiny a chance, and now he's cooking. Please keep cooking. Zenkais, I didn't speak on Zenkais or plats. I'm just gonna put this as buffs, so any old units that I think should get a buff I'm gonna include here. I want Revhan to get a plat or a Zenkai, the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Bojack movie. That's my favorite variation of Gohan. I just think he's nice, especially now that he's not as OP as in his prime. If they give him a plat or a Zenkai, he'll still be good. That's second life for hybrid Saiyans, and they don't need to get much more beyond that, but it could be like a movies edition tying in with Super Gogeta that I do want to get. Let's just also add a random powerful opponent slash future buff. Rose, the purple Rose should get a platinum equipment. He is long overdue that, so let's hand that one out. And the last one I'm gonna pick is SSBE Vegeta. You can give him a platinum equipment as well and make it spectacular. I think that's all the buffs I would want to see. There's no real processing for why I've picked those 3 guys. I just kind of tried to justify it, but I'd love to see any of those guys get some sort of upgrade in this anniversary. And obviously the biggest thing last, the units I'd want to see. I'm just gonna put out some units I want to see. Super Gogeta, please arrive for the 7th anniversary. Ultra MUI, you must show up for the 7th anniversary. Who else do I need to see this anniversary? I already spoke about Vegito. It can be an EX or 1% sparking, nothing higher than that. Let's throw Kefla in there. Make it a Fusion Warrior banner rather than a movies banner or something relating to Fusion Reborn. Let's throw Kefla in there for sure. I would love to see a Legends Limited SSBE Vegeta, a new one, so I'm gonna throw that in there as well. I think that would just be nice. A Legends Limited Golden Frieza. It's quite bizarre we don't have that yet. I don't necessarily want to see it, but I'd want it to drop so I can skip it. You know, it gives me some leeway. I don't have to go both ways, you know. Just drop a Legends Limited Golden Frieza. I need to put some saving in my predictions, you know. It keeps me safe. I think that's 6 so far, so I'm just gonna name one more thing that I want. There's no format or anything. I'm just gonna name the units I want. Let's close out with a Legends Limited hit. We've got some interesting Legends Limiteds, I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know if he's good enough for the anniversary, but I don't think it's ridiculous. Maybe if they drop him as a tag unit with God Goku, it would work out. On his own, maybe not so much, but it would be nice. And I'll just leave the wish list like that for now. I'm not trying to go mega shopping, but I think that's enough. I know I said the characters were the last section, but I felt I should mention this just because there's obviously going to be some sort of new mechanic that we are going to see, and I've been trying to think of what it should be, but I think I'm just going to be basic and say domains are a thing we should start seeing in Legends. I don't know what the domains will do. They could be very simple. For example, you have a domain and it activates for 15 15 time accounts. In that 15 time accounts, you get a 100% damage increase. That could be insane, and you can do that maybe twice a game, but you have to utilize the domain. And there's a bunch of characters I could see that could have a domain in Dragon Ball Legends. Super Gogeta could have a domain. MUI Goku could have a domain. Goma could have a domain. Gogeta Blue could have a domain. These are characters where they kind of like broke the space or made the atmosphere, the scene completely different for when they had to show out and do their big attacks and whatnot. So I think those guys would make sense for a domain template. I'll elaborate on it more in a different video, but I think that idea just as a template, how they go about it is supreme, and everyone will be like, what the hell is going on mid battle? It'll be like a second main ability, you know, you press it, then you enter this space and you just do crazy damage. It would be beautiful as well, and it suits with how they're upgrading the whole overall visuals of the game. This was a fun video to do, and I want to let you guys know I've got a bunch of anniversary videos prepped, discussions, predictions, all that good jazz. So it's just a bit too early, but as we get into May, they'll be coming out non-stop, and you can expect that from me. I love these discussion videos, and I'm sure you guys do too. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you haven't already, make sure to press the subscribe button. We're on this grind to 200,000 subscribers. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. My name is Zakashi, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one, man.